Hey guys, this is Cindy over at paper.old.new. As you can see by the array of green things on my desk, no, it is not St. Patrick's Day. As a matter of fact, I'm filming this, it's the end of August. But I am coming to you with the third video in my Pick a Project series. I have made Pick a Project, if you'll notice on the title of the video, I've turned it into a hashtag. So if any of you have several projects going and you want to hashtag your video, pick a project, and you want to join in on that, feel free to, hashtag yours along with mine. And, we can all group together in this picking from the projects that we have going on. Okay, so anyway. In that vein, I am looking to work on this guy. Well, let me get him out of here. Oh, got all kinds of... This one's giving me a little bit of trouble, but not too much. I'm hoping that if I can go through here with some sort of a system, like... I'm kind of losing track. You can see I've started a little bit. I put a pocket in here and I stuck a little cluster down there on the bottom to decorate it. I don't have anything on this page yet. So this one has a pocket in this. That's not to say that it's the only pocket that will go in this signature, but I'm kind of trying to spread myself out. So I have a pocket in that one. I want to go through and I want to put a pocket and maybe a tag with just a background on it for now on another page. I haven't decided what to do with all of these white pages. I don't know. Some of them I might just leave white. I don't have a problem with white in this journal. If it gets to the point where I don't like it, I might take one of these and just go over it with some green ink and just kind of green the page up a little bit. But for now, I'm kind of leaving them. So I'm looking for, oh, here is a pocket. So let's see if we can't put a tag together for this one. And we'll call it done. I've got a little box here with just some cutoffs from when I was doing when I was putting the journal together. So maybe what we'll do is we'll make a little card. Should we do that green? Oh, you know what I have? You can see the clovers peeking out over there. Maybe I'll do this. And we'll make it, I just need to cut about maybe 3/4 of an inch off the side. I spread all my stuff out so that it would be here at the ready for me to use, and I wouldn't have to like go hunting. Inevitably you end up going hunting anyway, but I thought I would at least give it a try. And now I haven't left myself enough room to work. So isn't that always the way? Okay, so I don't know. This is a small journal, so that might actually be usable. I haven't been throwing anything out as of yet. So that'll fit down in that pocket, right? Yeah, like that. So let's see if we can't maybe decorate it up. I think I want to back it. So maybe we'll back it with this. Look at that. It fits. Because you can journal on that, right? And I just want to make sure that we get at least a base for a tag. We might be able to put some... I'm trying to stick with the green, but I'm introducing a neutral. So like book page and stuff like that, I consider neutral. So I would put that in here. But for the most part, I'm trying to stick with green, maybe white. Because as you can see, there is white in here just from the calendar pages and stuff like that I've added. And I'm not necessarily going to go... And there's white, like that's got white. I'm not necessarily going to go through and cover all the white. Okay, we'll put this cut off in this box. So yeah, I'm just having, I'm going through this book and I'm kind of struggling a bit with, I think my thing with junk journaling is I've been doing it for about a year now. So my 1-year anniversary was the end of July for junk journaling. And, well, actually that was the 1-year anniversary for my channel. I don't know if I officially was building any journals by then. I was collecting stuff. I don't know if I was actually building anything out of it yet. So, the thing I still struggle with is the decorating. So I can build a journal and I can pick a theme and I can gather stuff and then I kind of get stuck. So I don't know if anybody else is like that or was like that when they got started, or, you know, how that goes for anybody else, but that's pretty much how it goes for me. I get to a certain point and then I get stuck and I can't. And my stuck point is usually, oh, I got the journal all built. Now what do I do? That's usually where I get stuck. So, and that's pretty much where I am at this point. I've got the journal built and now I need to do whatever it is I'm going to do with it. And I don't know what that is. What I did with the last, as you saw in that first pocket that we looked at, where was that? I don't even remember now. Oh, it was in this signature. This pocket, I made a tag, but I haven't decorated it yet. So, even though I have all this decorating stuff out, I want to see where we get to. And then if I get around to, I'm moving that out of my way. Like that's not what I'm looking for. If I get around to doing some decorating, I'm hoping to, because I do want to get some decorating done. I would like to get, you know, some of these journaling projects finished because I do have quite a few going. As you can see, we're on pick a project number 3, and this is different than any of the other ones that you've seen, right? I have that tucked in there for some reason. So I guess when we get there, we'll figure it out. All right, now let me look and see if I've got, I mean, other than the envelope pocket, I want to look and see if I've got a straight across pocket on this signature. I might do it back here on the other piece of polka dot paper. I have 2 green dyed. The other thing was when I tied this together, this was my first kind of flip-floppy journal that I put together. Can you see how loose that is? I don't know if you can see that. It's really loose. I tied it really loose. I mean, it's tied on there. I can't get it off. It doesn't come undone, but the pages wiggle. See how they wiggle? Yeah, they're loose. But, you know, I don't know. It just kind of, do I like this on here? I'm kind of mixing all my greens. Oh, maybe this, because I cut this off of the other one. And it's what you can see through here. I also have this paper, a piece. Let me see how that looks, and then I'll see what I mean. This is what I'm digging through, guys. This is my cutoffs. Here, this. I just want to see real quick what this. Actually, I kind of like that. We might do that. Okay, let's do that. So we're going to put this on here as a pocket. I just need to cut it. I'm going to snip, actually. Right there. And then I might cut just to the one side of it. I don't know if I want the pocket to go from end to end, but right now I think that's how big I've got it. Oh, just inside. Okay, that works. All right, and then we're going to snip a... We're going to snip a little thumb hole in it. I have not been inking the pockets, so I don't know if I want to start now. Although my other pockets have been darker in color. I think this is the first one I've made with a light color like this. So maybe... I'm working in green. I should get out a couple of daubers that have green pads on them. I do also have stamps in here. I mean, I act like I don't have any supplies, and really I'm just being lazy. I like the foam daubers until they start separating from their felt. Then they're just a pain. I'm not supposed to say that, am I? Okay. Ooh. That's a lot of green. I put a lot of green on this dauber. I don't dislike it, but we're going to go over it with a little bit of this green. No, that one didn't pick up near as much. I don't know. I can't decide if that just means this pad is drier. Look at me. I'm going to mix up my lids. I'm mixing my greens, guys. It's a lot more than it looks like. The only thing I don't like about it is they still feel wet. I wish they would blend. Like after you put them on there, I wish you could blend them. Like smear them. Okay, let's glue this pocket down and then see if we can make a little card to go in it. I just want to make sure that I have the at least one ephemera base for the pockets. And I haven't made any cards for any of the envelope pockets. Because remember, the base of this book was envelopes. It was kind of when I first started thinking about looking into doing flip-flop journals, and I just pulled out a bunch of envelopes and stuck them together. I can link the video where I put this book together in the description box, so you can go back and see what I mean. And then I sewed the signatures in off camera. I really like that. I sewed the signatures in off camera. And yeah, I don't know how wide this page is. Let's go just inside the... Okay, well, we could do a 3-inch tag, right? But anyway, so I did this, I sewed the signatures in off camera, and then I started covering up some of the white. Like this is covered with tissue paper, which I really like the way that turns out. Make a tag out of this one. Okay, and then we need to back it. Not that. I need to back it with something. What do I got over here? Yeah, back it with that. Look at that. It's a perfect fit. I love it when it's a perfect fit. This is a glue page, actually. Can you see all the mess? So we're recycling. I'm recycling a glue page, guys. But the other side of this glue page is not, it's blank like this. So it was like either between chapters or, you know, they were starting a new chapter and they didn't want to, or it was the last page in the book. I don't know. Just want to make sure it's down good. And I don't want any more lumpy bumpies than it's already going to have from being a glue page, because I think it's going to have some. There we go. And this doesn't really make it, I mean, it's just book page. So it's not like it's making it any thicker, but it's at least giving the back something, a writing base. And it allows for the other side of this to serve a purpose, kind of. And even what I do is, like, some of my decorations, you can see here I have a pile of butterflies. This little one is the same as this big one. It's just printed in different size. So, like, if I was to decorate the front of this tag, say with this medium butterfly, then on the back here to tie it together, I might put this little one of the same kind. And then when you flip it over for your writing space, I actually really like that idea. But I can do it with any of the stuff that I've got here. It doesn't have to be the butterfly. Okay, so. Uh-oh. I made it too tall. I don't know that that matters, though, because this is one of the smaller, this is the small signature in the book. So it doesn't stick out of the book. So I'm not upset about that. I'm okay with that. And actually, we were talking about butterflies. I'm thinking about putting one on this pocket. Isn't that cute? I kind of like that on there. Oh, we're going wandering off. Little butterfly. I don't even know if he needs anything else. I don't know if I want to put him over there with... It almost looks like he's flying with friends. Maybe I will put him there. And then I can find like a word or something to put on with it. I do have... So I went and got some of Tina's labels because she did this... when I was in there, I remembered seeing these and I went back and looked because she did this set where she... these ones are kind of gray, but they have a green tint to them. But she did this whole set where she turned a whole bunch of her labels green. And I was like, oh, I could use that. So I got it. And I suppose I could put one of these on there. Like a little label by the butterfly. Well, maybe this one. What do you think? Maybe? Yeah. All right, we decorated this pocket. Look at us go. I'm kind of just trying to go through and do something the same in every signature. So this video is kind of to show you the process I'm going through. Right now, my process is to get a horizontal pocket, at least one horizontal pocket in every signature. Oh, I also discovered that this cardstock that I have is like not laser printer cardstock. Those were done on a laser printer. And the toner is, the toner is kind of rubbing off the side. So I might have to put I might actually have to put a little bit of matte gel medium or something over the top of that just to keep the color from coming off. So anyway, so I'm trying to go through and make sure that every signature has a horizontal pocket. I'm trying to spread it out because what I have a tendency to do is work in a single signature, get that one all decorated, and then I go into the next signature. I'm like, yeah, but I already used that there, and I already used that there, and I end up not wanting to do anything in any of the other ones because I've already done it in the first one. Okay, so this pocket did not get a decoration. I wonder if I could put one of these little boots on there. What do you guys think? There's a piece of me that wants to find a 4-leaf clover. I think it's funny that I put it, look, oh, what luck. I don't know if my brain did that on purpose or not. I don't want to give myself credit. But anyway, I wonder if I could... I've been doing some tearing in this one a lot, so maybe I could tear a piece of this to put in the corner like that. Look, it's the right height. And then stick this on here like that. It needs inked. It needs inky ink. Maybe I'll tear that off. Yeah. Okay, now let's see how it looks. I like it better torn off. Oh, I think my son just got home. He was out with some friends. Okay, let's glue that down. And then we have, I think that makes the pockets that I've put down so far decorated. We'll check them and make sure, and then we'll move on to the other half of the book and see where I've got horizontal pockets over there. So, sorry about that. My son got home and came tromping down the stairs, and I had already put glue on there, so I went ahead and glued it down. So, there you go. Now we're going to put the boot on. I'm wondering if I should do a piece of... I have this one doily that I started tearing up, and I'm wondering if a piece of doily wouldn't go amiss on here. Of course, they're playing with the dog again. Like that? Or is that too big? That might be too big. Yeah, that's too much. I don't like that. Okay, so we'll just glue that down. So anyway, so I'm going through and we're going to make sure that all of the pockets, now that we've done it, I've gone through and we've done something on each horizontal pocket in here. So I want to make sure that I go through and that all of the pockets have some sort of little something. There we go. Yeah, very cute. I like it. And then what might happen is I have these ladies and, you know, the card might end up having her on there somehow, or this page might end up having her on there somehow so that the boot is associated with. That is not a pocket. I keep making that mistake. Okay, so we have, I think we said I decorated that pocket. Then we did this one and we did put a pocket in here, right? This one, or the pocket was already here, so we put the boot on it, and there's not another pocket in there. And then we put the pocket in here and we decorated that one with the little butterfly. Okay, so we're good there. Now let's go over here and see what we got. I have in this signature, do I have a pocket? In this signature, what the heck did I do with that? Oh, I have this side pocket. So maybe side tucks will be next. Oh, and a cluster. So see, I started doing some things and I left this page white. So this is a journaling area. There's lots of journaling space in this as long as I don't, you know, cover up all the pages. So that was I glued, okay, so these coloring pages, as you can see, the back side of this, the front side is jungle, which is green, or forest. The back side is futuristic city, which doesn't scream green to me. Can you see the pages wiggle? So this side I covered with wallpaper and I just basically wrapped the piece around and made it into a side tuck. So side tuck. Then what I'm going to have to do is figure out what I want to do to cover up this half of the city. And then it looks like we do not have a horizontal pocket in this side. So why don't we put one right here? I started a collage page here. I have to remember that. Okay, so let's put one right here, and I'm going to move these out of the way for the moment. Okay, so here we want to put a horizontal pocket, and I think I'm going to make it out of this. I think that'll go good there. Yeah? What do you think? Oh, I can't decide. Maybe I should put it here. Oh, I kind of like that. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Okay, so we're going to put the pocket there. And what I might do is take green ink and do with a brush up on that corner. Or who knows, I might find some other thing to do with that corner. All right, so we need to go, I'm also going to trim. I'm going to, as you can see, this had a perforated, you see the perforating line at the bottom? I don't know if you can see it. It had a perforated branding strip, so I tore it off, and now there's the perforated. So we are going to, I'm going to cut just this side of the line, so that hopefully, like I said, hopefully it'll fit on the page. When I say just this side of the line, I mean it's on the line there, and then it covers the line there, which means my blade will go just to the other side of it. Okay, and then for this, I just want to take the bottom off because, well, it's perforated and I don't like it. And I suppose I could ink it, but I don't like it. It's not like when we keep the tattered notebook end or spiral end of a music sheet or something. It's not the same. I don't know. Okay, so we have that on there, and I'm going to notch it. Whoa, that one was tough. And I like to round my top corners on my pockets, just with the little, I don't know why, I just like that, the way that looks. I'm going to use this, I might use that to back another tag. Okay, so we have this as our tag. I mean, as our pocket. Look at me thinking ahead. Basically the idea, like I said, the idea behind this whole pick a project thing, I think I said this in the first video, maybe even the second video. So I will come on and we'll do a project. Like this time it's the green journal. And I'll show you a process I'm going through. Like in this case, I'm going through and putting horizontal pockets and everything. It's kind of an update and to give you an idea of where this journal is, and hopefully further get us closer to doing a final flip through. Also, I will then go and work off of this in slow time and get more stuff done. And then the next time I come in and show you, I can show you what I've done, and then we'll work on something else. So hopefully the next time I come in, I'll have finished these up, maybe done something else. Like I did that side tuck. Maybe I'll go in and do a bunch of side tucks. I also have another idea for this. So depending on how long this takes, we might do one other thing that I want to do. Okay, so there we have that pocket. And we're going to decorate this pocket with, I have no idea. I do want to look at what I'm going to put in the pocket, which maybe will be one of these. Maybe I'll just fold it in on itself. Will that be tall enough? That would be kind of short, I think. I'm trying to decide if I want the dark green or if I want the light green. I think I'm going to do the light green, and we're going to go to there. So I'm going to put that on the line. And I'm going to cut that off straight, and then I like the tag shape, so most likely I will put corners on this. But I want to, now white is perfectly good for journaling. It is a cardstock, but it's kind of a flimsy cardstock. It worries me a little bit when I have to back things with flimsy stuff. This would actually make good backing, to be honest. Like if I wanted to take, I mean, that matches, so I don't want to do that. But if I took this and I put it on the back of this one, you could write on that. I'm not going to do that just because. I just want to reinforce it. Well, maybe I'll worry about that later. I don't want to take too much time in this video hemming and hawing over indecision, which is also the reason why we're decorating the pockets, but not necessarily the tags yet. And depending on what I work on, figuring out what each one of the pages is going to be, like if it's going to be a pocket, if it's going to be a journaling page, if it's just going to have a tab, figuring out what each one of the pages is going to be my hard part. So if I can do that, then we can come on and I can decorate tags on camera later down the road. Okay, so that's going to go in this pocket. What we do need to do is figure out what we want to put on this pocket. I've made it kind of grungy. I have these. This is some green trim that I scanned in, and these are some things that I turned green. So I'm wondering if I might be able to use one of these on here. Torn, maybe? Oh, maybe this one. No? Yes? No? I don't know. Let's see. So we're going to tear this, and then I'm going to see where we go from there. Oh, this way, right? If I can get it to work. This might be difficult. Only because the one I want at the bottom, I'm going to have to tear through other things to get. Which means I'm going to have to do more tearing on here than I was first expecting. Although maybe that means I can use these in the book somewhere. So this is going to have to get torn off of here, and I'll just do it right down along the edge of this so that that's already torn. Okay, put that up there. And then this gets torn here. And then this. I'm tearing this, but what I should be doing is measuring it on there first, and that's what I need to do. So this is going to go across this pocket like that. Actually, I could just glue the whole, I'm going to tear it off, and then I can glue the whole thing down and cut it short on the, cut it short at the edge of the page, or I can just tear it slightly shorter and see if that works. Okay, we'll hope that that was enough. Okay, and I think it goes that way. What do you guys think? Now that I'm looking at it, I think it doesn't match. I love the idea. It could actually be its own horizontal pocket somewhere. I still have to do another horizontal pocket on a wide set. Let's look in here and see if I have a pocket in here. That was to make a band. Okay. See, I inked that. That's a textured page. So I put ink on it. That's fun, right? Okay. And then for him, he's the green man, and I covered the other side of his pages. Oh, and I covered the other side of that. Just covering all kinds of stuff. I put a little piece of wallpaper on here. Love and good cheer. Okay, let me go back. I do need to put a pocket. I don't like it on there. Right on here. That's not so bad, but I'm going to have to tear it then. I did print this on cardstock, so I can make a pocket out of it. Do we like that? I don't know if I like that. I'm so picky. You guys are probably going like, that looks really cute there. Just put it there. What if I put it on the back of the wallpaper? Okay, the thing about putting it on the back of the wallpaper is the wallpaper needs reinforcing. So I don't know if I want to do that. This one's hard. I didn't leave myself a good spot. I could put it here. Cover up part of the green man's face. I didn't do a lot of cardstock in this one. In this signature, there's not a lot of cardstock in this signature. Okay. All right, we're going to put it on the back of this wallpaper, and then I'll do something about the top. I worry about this wall, although this one has the vinyl covering on it, so this isn't as quite as fragile. It's not great, but it's not quite as bad. I'm going to ink the torn edges. Okay, and we're going to glue this on its 3 sides. Question is, should I clip it? I don't think I want to clip it. I think it's got nice edges, and I think clipping it would be a mistake. So I do not want to clip it. So we're going to put this down. Somebody's coming down the stairs. I feel like I'm about to be interrupted again. It's my daughter.
Hi.
My youngest, the one who likes to be on my videos. It's Monica.
Oh, I love being introduced like that.
She's visiting. She's the one I was telling you earlier is trying to teach herself how to play the violin.
I have made no progress.
It's not true. You taught yourself a note.
I taught myself
3 notes? 2
7
notes? 7 notes. Look, see? And she said she's made no progress. I don't know any notes, so she's made more progress than me. All right, so we have that there, and we need to put a tag in that. What if I made a tag out of this?
It's too long.
Yeah, I can cut the top off. I'm just wondering if I should put that in there. I kind of like it. What do you think?
Sure.
She don't know. She's just being agreeable.
I don't do the crafting thing that you do. I do art. I doodle.
She doodles.
I doodle.
That's too small.
Black leather key.
That's felt. That's not leather.
Wrong word.
Yes.
You know what leather feels like.
No.
Why do you have it?
It came in something I bought to use. I don't want to put those on there. Okay, so I can't decide. That tag's too short. She's right, this one's too tall, but I can cut this off. So we're going to cut it off just below that flower. Nope. Not with scissors. So what did you want? Did you eat your food that I made? Do you like it with the pepper jack? This is my spicy kid.
Hi.
She eats spicy things. Okay, all questions have been answered. I think we're good. Monica is...
I wanted to say toodaloo.
She's heading out.
Toodaloo!
So off she goes. And I put a book page on the back of this. I just realized you can really see through it. Not that it's anything like bad or anything. It's just it's actually a history book, specifically about the topic of the history book. This was that one I hauled a while back that was about Kennedy, the assassination and all that. So there's just historical information on the back of it. But it's you can see it through the paper. Actually, you can almost see it through the but when you write over it, you won't be able to tell. Why is that not? How did I do that? What is going on down here? I cut that with a ruler. How is that not? I don't even know. Okay, now we're going to do that side up, maybe? I don't know. Where's my little card? Got to get my corners. I think maybe we'll do this side up. I don't know how I'm going to decorate the tag, so I don't know what it's going to look like, but this is kind of an eclectic mix of green in this journal. It's not necessarily any particular theme other than the color green. Okay, so there's a tag. This pocket kind of decorates itself. It could use maybe a label or something, but other than that, I feel like it's kind of good. The labels disappeared. I also did cut out a few of the flowers that were on this paper, but I don't want to put one there. I could put a label on it, maybe. Nope, don't like that. What about a green label? Nope, don't like that. Okay, so we won't be putting a label on it. Let me get this back out of the way. Okay, get rid of the scraps and move this and see how much time. All right, so we're not going to be doing too much longer. I got to just see where we are pockets wise. So we have a tag in that one. So that signature is done. This one was the one. This is the one we just did. Where's the... I get all confused. These flip-flop books are confusing. This is the one we just did and we haven't decorated this tag. I mean, this pocket. So I'm going to put something on this pocket. And then we can... I wonder if I could put... Wait. You know what I need? I need some words. I might end up like making a sheet of words on my computer and printing a bunch of them out so that I have some word labels to put on some of my pages. Because every once in a while I'm like, I just want to put a couple of strips of tape and a word or a label of some sort. And I can't because, oh, I could put a label. I do have labels. Just looking at those. I can put a label and then put a word in it. I don't want it to go all the way to the end. I do want it to be on the bottom edge. So like that end, and then this end gets cut off. So we're going to cut this. Okay. And then I'm going to put a piece of this, but not make it as long. So that'll only go that far. I've been trying to like find places to use more of my washi tape because I have it and I feel like I never use it. So yeah, I like that. Okay. So we'll cut that over there. All right, all right. We're getting there, we're getting there. with a... Okay, hold on. I don't know if I want one with a darker frame or if I want a lighter label. Okay, here's one with a darker frame. No, I don't like that. Here's a long one with a... Here's a couple with a darker frame that are longer. Don't like that one. That's not bad. What about just a lighter label? Like a lighter green? Like that? Nope, don't like that. Don't like that either. Wow, this is harder than I thought. Maybe it's the size? What if I did a big one? Nope, don't like that. I might like that if there was something there. What if I put that and then... The only way that happens is if everything moves over. No, that's too much. I have a little one. I got this little one. What if I do that? I like the butterflies. I don't like that label. I had one that I liked, guys, and I tossed it back in here and now I can't find it. Was it this one? I feel like this butterfly is getting scattered through the whole book. Same butterfly. Because there's one of them missing in this size and there's one of them missing in this size. Not these. That one's not bad. Now, if I put it over that far, like if I decided to put something on the corner there, it would be really difficult. I would have to put any other decorating would have to be done on this side. So I would have to decide that now. I think this is too bright. How about a piece of... Again, too bright. Wow, all this stuff I thought I had ready to do decorating on this book, and I'm... Oh, I remember. I have these. Wait. Here. This. Right? What if I put the label on that? So I'm going to glue the middle of this down. Oops. And then we're going to glue the label on top of it. I don't necessarily like things to line up perfectly, which is why I just stuck that off the end of that lace like that. All right, let's cut this. Okay. That's wanting to come up. I don't want to mess with it too much. This is that stuff that I'm told you I'm going to have to put some, like, I don't know. I'm going to have to put something on it. Of course, as soon as I do that, I have to stop because I won't be able to close the book or turn the page. but it's rubbing off of there. I'm wondering if even if I just like brush it with some ink, it'll stay. Or at the very least, the ink will stay. I might still have to go over that with something. That's weird. I don't know. The cardstock I bought, I guess it wasn't made for a laser printer, so the toner isn't adhering to it, so it scrapes off. So I just can't use it in my laser printer anymore. I have to get some of that matte laser photo paper stuff. Okay. All right, so we got that one, and then the last one we wanted to do was I wanted to put a pocket here. I have kept you for almost an hour though, so I just wanted to, I'm going to let you go. And for our pick a project this time around, we did horizontal pockets. So we got this one done and decorated. We got one in here done and decorated. We got this one done and decorated. We got one in here done. Back here by the polka dots, we got that one. I really like how that one turned out. This is the other one I'm going to need to do. Oh, I got that spot good. That might need a word or number label. Anyway, this is done. We didn't get one in this one, but we did get one in here. I should mark these. So we did this one, and then we did this one. Okay, so we got pockets in almost all of the signatures. I'm pretty happy with the progress. For me, that's pretty good. I've gone through and done horizontal pockets. I will do some off camera in slow time, and you can see what I've done next time I come on, and I'll show you what I've added and what I've done, anything that I've fixed. Probably when I let you go, I'm going to brush a little something on those labels to hopefully keep the toner on. And then I will see you in the next Pick a Project video. Bye-bye, guys.